smiling, white as the ring of a bell.
John, Alex, what's going on? Where are we?
We are standing where we tried to hold off the large amount of Southern troops who are coming for his reinforcements, and there's a couple over there.
Yeah, and the South was coming from over on this area, and basically the South started. Buford, looking from the control, realized that it's really important that this ground is held, and he realizes that if the South takes this ground, then it's going to be a lot like Fredericksburg.
We miss you, but we hope you're doing great. We miss you. This trip would have been great with you, but I mean we're still having a great time. We're going to try to make as many memories to share with you as possible.
Tough men, okay? And they get about to hear, all right? And they come in contact with the 26th North Carolina.
Say God is good.
Alright, so we just learned about the 24th Michigan and
The 26th North Carolina, and we learned how
the Iron Brigade was Reynolds'
Corps, and the 24th Michigan was part of the Iron Brigade, and they had to keep this ground at all costs.
And there were only 2 men were left unhurt, and the 2 armies were really close to
so
each
they were
other.
the 26th North Carolina, and the 26th North Carolina had 90 soldiers, and the Iron Brigade only had
24th Michigan
only had 83. Yet the 24th Michigan came out with 2 soldiers unharmed, and the 26th North Carolina came out with none, so it was a pretty intense battle, and one of the generals said that he'd never seen any fighting so devastating. We miss you, and we wish you could be here, but we're still learning a lot.
and we're having a lot of fun.
Yep.
Alright, so after Stonewall Jackson died, General Lee had to reorganize his army, and before he had Longstreet and Jackson as commanders of corps, but after Stonewall Jackson died, he gave A.P. Hill a corps and Ewell a corps, and he kept Longstreet.
And but that he told them not to engage in a full battle against the North because he only thought it was part of a cavalry.
But he didn't know that the whole army was 6 to 12 miles.
So when they were getting shoes in Gettysburg, they found the cavalry, one of the North's cavalry, and they were like, okay, it's just a small bit. They didn't realize that they had the whole Northern Army there. They thought they were south of the Potomac, like a good hours away.
Get well soon.
We miss you so much.
We miss you a lot.
Yeah, we wish you were here.
I have a leukemia bracelet.
Oh yeah, all 3 of us.
White tongues hang out. God is
Hi, Mr. Hines. We were just talking about how John Reynolds, whether his leadership was good leadership or bad leadership. For example, when he was asked to be commander of the army, he turned it down. We were thinking whether it was selfish behavior, because when your country asked you to do something, then we weren't sure if you should do it, or if it was just because he didn't believe in that the government was telling the commanders and generals and stuff what to do. If it was a smart decision. Yeah. And then also when he stood at the back, and instead of standing at the back, he led it, and that's why he was shot. Okay, and that's the way he led. Okay, I confused what you said. But, so, bye, Mr. Hines. We hope you get better soon, and we miss you. Get well soon. Bye. Bye.
very interesting railroad.
Small.
Okay, so here at this railroad, the Confederates came across it and they thought that they could use it and sneak behind the Union Army and take them by surprise. However, they didn't realize how tall the walls were, and when they approached the Union Army, the Union found them and took many of them captive or killed those who refused to come.
And the Union was like standing up on the walls, just aimed down. So Confederates didn't have a chance. So I think 250 guys, 250 Confederates got taken captive, and all the other guys got killed.
We hope you're doing well, and we're having fun on the Sketty Bird trip so far.
Get well soon.